Dear viewers, today I am going to tell you about the usages of present indefinite tense. So let us get started. Dear viewers, if plus present plus future, this is a complex sentence. You have to remember that we use present indefinite tense with the if clause and the future indefinite tense in the main clause. So take a look at if you go home, you will be busy. So dear viewers, you see this is the if clause in the complex sentence. If you go home, present indefinite tense. If you go home, this is present indefinite tense, and in the main clause you will be busy. So remember that we generally use present indefinite tense in the if clause in the complex sentence. Thank you. Now another rule I want to tell you, that is we also use present indefinite tense as the near future tense. Like the near future tense, or in the sense of near future tense, we generally use present indefinite tense. Suppose we go to Dhaka, the next week, the next week. Dear viewer, please take a look at, you see, if we go to Dhaka, we go to Dhaka the next week. This indicates the this indicates the future time, but the future time is very near. This indicates the future time, but the future time is very near, you see. So this is generally used with the present form, or is written in the present indefinite tense. If we use future indefinite tense here, or if I say we will go to Dhaka the next week, that will not be accurate. So this is accurate. We go to Dhaka the next week, this is near future tense. And now I like to tell you that present indefinite tense is also used to show natural cause in both the clauses of the complex sentence. Please take a look at present indefinite tense takes place in both the clauses of the complex sentence. Dear viewers, you see, if the sun rises, darkness removes. Dear viewers, you see, if the sun rises, darkness removes. So both these clauses express the natural cause or natural fact. So both of them are written in the present indefinite tense. The sun rises, present indefinite tense. Darkness removes. This is also present indefinite tense. Okay, thank you. Now I like to tell you that we also use present indefinite tense to express or narrate some past events, or to show the past activities which have a result at this time or reality at this time in the present. That is called narrative present narrative case, or that is called the history present tense. Suppose Bangladesh becomes independent in 1971. In 1971, dear viewers, Bangladesh becomes independent in 1971. This is an act of first time, but the result is still present in the present time, as Bangladesh exists now. So it is called the history present, and we can use this tense in the present. Bangladesh becomes independent in 1971. Thank you. Now we also use some other examples like this way. Suppose I want to cite an example from the history. Shohrab rushes to Rustam and makes a heavy blow to him Rustam. So you see Shohrab rushes to Rustam and makes a heavy blow to him. Shohrab goes forward to Rustam and makes a heavy blow. This is a narrative of the past time. If we want to give example of some narratives of the history, we can use the present indefinite tense. This is also history present. Okay. Now, if we want to give any quotation of some writer, then we can use the present indefinite tense. Suppose John Keats says, beauty is truth. John Keats says beauty is truth. Dear viewers, you can see John Keats says beauty is truth. John Keats says beauty is truth. This is a quotation by John Keats. You see, beauty is truth. John Keats says beauty is truth. So this is a quotation of John Keats. So this can be written in the present indefinite tense. And at the head or top of the newspaper, we can also use the present indefinite tense. Suppose PM comes tomorrow. PM comes tomorrow. So peace talk false. Dear viewers, you see, these are written only at the head of the newspaper. So we can use at the head of the newspaper the present indefinite tense. We can also use at the head or top of the newspaper. This is a rule. So there are many rules of using present indefinite tense. Okay. We can also use present indefinite tense with the verb of emotions. Verb of feeling. Generally, we use present indefinite tense with the verbs of emotions or feelings. Suppose we we love we love our country. We love our country. Dear viewers, you see this is a verb of feeling. This is a verb of feeling. So we must use present indefinite tense here. We cannot say we are loving our country. This is generally not used. Generally, present continuous tense of loving is not used. Generally, this verb is used in the present indefinite. We love our country. And verbs of possession also are used. Verbs of possessions are also used with the present form. In the present form, suppose we belong belong to a large family. We belong to a large family. We belong to a large family, or they belong to these these assets. They belong to these assets. Dear viewers, please try to take a look at, though the handwriting is not so good, please, there may be a difficulty for you, but I am telling you that they belong to these assets. This belong to is a verb of possession, so it has been used in the present indefinite tense. And we belong to a large family. This is also a present form, belong to, and is used in the present indefinite tense because this is a verb of possession, belong to. Okay, now take a look at, you see, we generally use present indefinite tense of verb of a verb, that is see. Suppose I see a bird. I see a bird. You see, we generally use the present form of this verb. See, I see a bird. But this is this means to take a look at, to take a look at, to take a look at. But uh, there is also another meaning, that is to understand. We use see. I see. You are a Nazrul. You are a Nazrul. That means I can understand that you are a Nazrul. So see mean understand here. See mean understand. See means understand here. Understand. So I see you are a Nazrul. That means I understand that you are a Nazrul. So, dear viewers, I have tried my level best to make the sense clear of present indefinite tense here, of how we use the present indefinite tense in our everyday English. So, I like to help. I like you to help me and be connected with me in future. Till then, wish you best of luck. Thank you.